Somebody on X today asked me, what did I do to overcome my complex post-traumatic stress issues? It wasn't just one thing. And it didn't happen overnight. And it didn't really make sense. But it worked. All of the things I did worked towards something. And I'm not sure if it was because I pushed myself or if it was through the trying. I tried everything. I think I've been trying everything for decades. But my spiritual awakening and my spiritual journey got me so far from who I used to be that I respond to things differently now, and I stop and I say, whoa, like that was me. I have boundaries. I have wisdom. It's incredible. But it all started because we were broke. We didn't have any money. Everything was late. You get the notices in the mail and the people call you. And I'm like, what can I do? So I started entering sweepstakes. And then I started looking up manifestation to win the sweepstakes. Now, granted, I have not won any sweepstakes. But the abundance that I hold within myself is, I'm a whole different person. So the reason why I started my spiritual journey is not the reason why I put in all this effort to talk about it. It's not about the money at all. Yeah, we need money. Yeah, it would be great to have enough money and not ever have to worry about it again. That's the end goal, right? But in order to manifest all of that money, you have to be whole. You have to be in alignment with Source. And I didn't know all that when I started. I just knew I needed to feel better. And I knew the lack of money was causing so much stress that I would freeze and cry and descend into spirals of darkness upon darkness. And my mental health was tapped out. I was tapped out. And it was either try something different or give up. That's how bad my PTSD was. I'm not going to go into the whys because we don't live there anymore, do we? But I did go through every single moment of pain in my head. And I reframed it. Because everything that happens is for my greater good. So even though I experienced pain and struggle and a little bit of torment, I am who I am now because of all of those things that happened. And now I can empathize with others who have been there and help them find their own way out of the darkness, because what worked for me isn't going to work for everyone. there are a few things that I keep saying over and over and over again that did work. And I remind myself of them all the time, because this is a never-ending journey towards alignment, towards wholeness, towards healing. Think about what you want and not what you don't want. That's Abraham Hicks wisdom. Look up Abraham Hicks. Get to know the words he says. That's trippy in itself. But if it calls to you, look it up. Abraham Hicks. Think about what you want and not what you don't want. Because you don't want to stay in depression. You don't want to stay in anxiety. You want to feel better, right? So don't think about the things that add to the anxiety. Don't think about the things that add to the depression. Think about things that are neutral. Think about the things that make you happy. That was a really loud truck. Think about anything other than the crap that pulls you down. If you have to sit and watch an hour of puppies and kittens on YouTube, then do it. Avoid the people who make you feel bad. Don't talk to them. And if you have to talk to them, have boundaries. Say no. Decide what's best for you. Not according to them. They don't get to decide what's best for you. You decide what's best for you, and you stick to it. I guess I had to fiercely protect my energy because I didn't have any left, and I'm still struggling with having energy left. I don't deal with bullshit anymore. No. I walk away, I shut it down, I ignore it. Because if I ignore it, it's not part of my life. I don't need the drama. I don't need other people bringing their drama to me. Inventing? No. Just tell them, sorry. You know what? There's a lesson there for you to learn. And you're going through this so that you can learn it. And usually those people who are dumping on me don't have my best interests in mind. They have their best interest in mind. They want to unload it so they feel better. And if you're any kind of an empath, when people unload on you, you absorb it and you take it in, and they suddenly feel a whole lot better. Oh, where's that empath? I need to go vent to them again. Just don't allow it anymore. You're not here to be a bucket to carry around other people's shit. You're not. You may have been programmed that way through your life experience, through your trauma, because that's what you were exposed to. You begin to think that it's normal, but it's not. Think about the things you want in your life. And if what you're experiencing is not what you want, then pursue every avenue to get rid of it. And if you can't get rid of it, try ignoring it or not thinking about it. Then there's the fact that you are worthy of living in happiness, in joy. You're worthy of being loved. You're worthy of being supported. You're worthy of having money and being financially stable. You're worthy of deciding what's best for you. Because it's all about you. And I used to have trouble with this because I was like, oh, if it's all about me, then I'm selfish. But if I'm always being selfless, and everyone else around me seems to be selfish, I'm just filling up my bucket with all their shit again. You have to be selfish enough to say, this is my life. And I don't want that shit in it. Right? Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Go through your painful moments in a safe space, I hope, with the intention of healing, with the intention of seeing through a different lens, seeing how they became part of who you were, and how that part can stay with you in wisdom, in the lessons you learned, in the strength you gained, and let the rest go. Let it go. You don't have to hold the anger. You don't have to hold the pain. You don't have to hold the memory. You don't have to relive it over and over and over again. Your brain will want to do that if that's the cycle you're in. So this takes effort to rewire your brain into something new. That's where to think about what you want and not what you don't want. See, it's so simple. It could be anything. You want to go fishing? Then think about going fishing. Even if you can't. Read about fishing tips. Watch videos on fishing. Play a video game about fishing. If you want to go fishing, then think about going fishing. In your mind, experience fishing. Because the universe can only give you what you're putting into it through your thoughts, through your words. So if you don't want to be around crappy people, don't think about them. Don't invite them into your life. Don't give them any kind of foothold. Easier said than done, I know. But you are worth the effort. You are worth every single step you take towards a better version of you, towards a different version of you, towards a healed version of you. You are worth every step you take. And yeah, it's not... They talk about a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah, it's that. But we exist in a world that wants balance, right? And you can't just go from way down to way up and back. No, it's like an ebb and flow. If this even makes any sense. It's an ebb and flow. It's a dance. Life is a dance. The dark times, the down times, the sad times, those are all to fuel us. It's like what is it? It's a lesson. It's wisdom, it's strength, it's resilience. It's something you're going to need later in your life. It's like we're in a training grounds right now, and all of the shit we've been going through is training us to be a higher version of ourselves, to be a healed, more complete version of ourselves. And you have to go through the training. It sucks. It's brutal. But you gotta heal it, man. Don't stay stuck. I was stuck for probably 30 years. I'm 47. My trauma started when I was about I was going to say 18, but I think it started way before that because I'm just a whole different kind of person with sensitivities people don't understand. And I was bullied a lot in school. I've been bullied by adults because I just don't fit in the box that they expect me to fit into. And it doesn't matter how much you beat on me, I'm not going to fit in that fucking box. Because I'm not supposed to. I'm not here to fit in a box. I'm here to be me, completely me, and only me. And so full of myself that no one else is within me. No external voices. no external opinions and judgments. No. Because I know that Source put me here for a reason. And Source led me along the spiritual highway to become what I am now. And I know I'm not done. I know I have a ways to go. But I am not the person that I was before. Taking a handful of medication to be okay. Spending days in bed crying because we couldn't pay a bill. No. I've even been able to be around angry people without having a complete panic attack. Because it's not my fault they're mad. That was a huge hurdle. Thinking everything was my fault. Thinking I was responsible for other people's happiness. Thinking that if I didn't fall in line and do what they wanted me to do, or say what they wanted me to say, or be who they expected me to be, and fulfill all the responsibilities that they have placed upon me because of whatever, I stopped buying into the bullshit, to the noise, to the external world. We're not here to be tossed around on like life's ocean waves, allowing the waves to push us and pull us and dunk us, drown us. We're not here to exist in an ocean that's in control. It will take control if you let it. You're in control. You're in control of your mind, and that is where everything begins. The mind holds the keys. And once you get your mind on what you want, on who you want to be, and you start embodying it little by little, it becomes so easy. That's just who you are. Yeah, I had to act a little bit. I had to tell myself, and I talk to myself a lot in my head. Ooh, a lot, like all the time. If I'm not talking to Source, I'm talking to myself. I had to be my own cheerleader. I had to tell myself, nope, you're not putting yourself down today. That's not what we're here to do. And I had to lift myself up. Even if I didn't feel it, I still thought the words. I still said the affirmations. Because it rewired my brain to be what I wanted. I guess that's just a tidbit of how I got here. And I know I sound like a broken record because I say the same things in every video. But that's what it took for me to get here. That's what it took for me to be as healed as I am now. I can look back at my life and I don't feel the weight. I don't feel the weight of the pain, of the trauma, of the fear anymore. I don't feel the weight. It's gone. I surrendered all of that to Source. There's the other one. Surrender. Surrender it to Source. Surrender to God. Whoever you believe in. Surrender the shit in your life. Surrender it up. Envision it in a balloon and let it float away. Write it down and burn it. Surrender it so that you don't carry it anymore. And do it as many times as you have to until the pain fades. Because it can. And it will. You just got to be focused on the things that you want in your life. And you need to be very intentional about what you allow into your life, into your mind, into your body, into your environment. It's not easy. It's a fucking battle. But I'm here. I did it. And even if no one watches this video, I'm still doing it for me. Because I can watch these things back and go, holy shit. Who is that? Oh, that's me. That's the new version of me. I don't know. If you have questions, ask. I'm not really a social person. But this stuff feeds my soul. Yep, it does. It brings purpose to the pain. Even though the pain is gone. Thinking of helping someone else heal theirs. It's so big for me. Because I can feel what it feels like to hurt. And I know what it feels like to feel better. And I want that for everybody. 21 minutes. Wow, okay. That's some rambling. Be blessed. Love yourself. Know you are worthy of better.